Welcome to Loanmarq. I'm Paul.
I'm Keith.
Today, I'm going to teach you how to grill a filet.
Actually, no, Paul. Again, we are trying to do some training on Loanmarq. This is going to be for all loan personnel.
Mortgage personnel dashboard. This is the video? Okay, I'm back on task. I'm just hungry. You know.
I understand. Okay. So
let's go through the mortgage personnel, their dashboard. What is their dashboard? Define that just real quickly.
All right, their dashboard is just kind of a quick overview of their entire business. Kind of shows them everything that's going on for them, everything that they've got on their plate. You can see at the very top it says loan stats this week. That just kind of shows the loans that you have that are actively being processed at this time. Kind of breaks that down into the different stages for you, and also tells you what kind of relationships you have going on with both real estate agents and borrowers. And then on the very far right-hand side, you see the loan 5 days from closing. That's going to be the most important one for you because you're going to want to make sure everything's buttoned up on those and ready to go, and just to let you know that they're about to close.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, if your loan's 5 days from closing, then obviously you're going to want to get on the stick and make sure that you complete that thing. And Loanmarq's handling a lot of that anyway. And because of that, we just wanted to let you know that you do have a loan closing, and Loanmarq's basically efficiently brought that along and got it to that point.
Exactly.
Loans recently updated. I don't even know where to start. Explain that to me, because I see there's 5 loans there. How does that work?
Those are the 5 most recent loans that have had anything done to them, anything changed, whether a sales contract was uploaded or the appraisal was uploaded or you made some type of change to the purchase price. Anything that has been changed on them recently, we'll bring them up in the queue and we'll put them towards the top of the recently updated. Now, the difference between the loan officer, loan processor, and underwriter's view and a loan administrator's view is, for the loan administrator, this section would be loans recently created.
When you say loan administrator, are you talking about like a branch admin? Or?
Yes, the branch admin, it'll say loans recently created instead of updated.
I see. And you know, the boss man, what you call administrator, I would call him boss man. I'm more respectful than maybe you are, but I can understand where you're going with that. I noticed that loans recently updated, we have some different information per loan. Like, obviously, I'm smart enough to know that's borrower's name, the property address. What's the green and red boxes? What are we doing there? The
green and red boxes are how many days left until the closing date that you have selected for that specific loan. If it's green, that means that you have more than 5 days to closing. If it's red, it means one of two things. Either the date of the closing has not yet been set, or you have 5 or less days before closing.
Right, so we're not playing any type of weird bingo game where we're throwing numbers in a box and hoping.
No bingo or any other types of games.
We're not going to bet whether it turns green or red in the office or anything?
No, it's strictly just to give you warnings when you are getting close to your closing date.
Should we talk to the engineers and maybe see if they could add a game like that to Loanmarq? Or?
We will look into it and see what we can do.
Okay, I don't know. I mean, it might be a fun game. I don't know. We'll move on. Updated, self-explanatory, action icons. Now, from what I understand, these access crucial and good information instantly. Is that how it works?
They do. They all take you to different information. As you can see, you have one for your contacts, one for notes, one for your update files, one for the milestones, and one also to delete the loan.
And real quick, I know we're going to go into these action icons later and kind of show where those go on a different video that you and I have to get together, but the contacts book, is that where I put like who I'm going on a date with Friday? And
No. My
mom's birthday? Or
the contacts will show you the contacts that are attached to that loan, the loan personnel, and also all vendors and real estate agents that are attached to it.
Just specific to the loan, not like who I went to a movie last Saturday with.
Correct. It's specific to each and every loan.
I see. And then the button over there under stage.
What that does is that shows you the stage that it's in, whether it's origination, processing, underwriting, closing. It shows you which stage it is in that process.
And then obviously if it has a green check and it says complete, the loan's been closed and it's all set to go.
That is correct.
Good. Well, okay, let's move on. Recent contacts. Again, I go back to contacts because I like to clear this up. This isn't people that I have recently been out with.
No, this has absolutely nothing to do with your dating life. This is strictly for the loans that you have in your pipeline. If you recently added a real estate agent, she would pop up here, he would pop up here. Same thing for any new borrower, any new appraiser. This shows the 5 most recent contacts that have been added to a loan.
Okay, great. Let's move on here. I notice on the right-hand side we have create new user, create new loan. Self-explanatory. We'll go in, I guess, and show the users how to actually create one of those or create a new loan. And correct me if I'm wrong, loan officers can only create new loans.
That's correct. Loan officers are the only ones with permission to create a new loan.
And that button would only show for a loan officer.
That's correct.
Okay, excellent. Quick file upload. Now, this is something obviously that I think is outstanding. It allows me to upload, recipes, different stuff for other people.
No, that's not what it is. This is, however, one of the neatest features of Loanmarq. This allows you to upload anything that needs to be in a file, like an appraisal, underwriting conditions, anything like that that actually needs to be uploaded. You can select the borrower that you would like to upload to, click go, and then it will give you the option of what you would like to upload, whether it be a credit report, a loan application, a sales contract. You would click, if you were trying to upload a credit report, click on that, select the document, click upload, and once you have done that, it has been uploaded into the file so that everybody can see it. They've received their emails to let them know that the credit report is available. The borrower can actually go out and see that credit report. Everybody else just knows that it has been added.
So different documents are tied to different user types, and only certain user types can see specific documents. And I guess what I mean by that is a real estate agent isn't going to be able to log in and view a borrower's credit report or mortgage disclosures. Only the borrower can see that. Is that correct?
That is correct. We have gone out and painstakingly tied each function that a user is allowed to see to them. It's nothing that they wouldn't already see in the loan process. We just try to get it out in the open and make it as clear as possible.
So the quick file upload portion of the dashboard is just an easy way to get to managing files within a loan. And there's other ways to get there, which we'll go over in other videos and other training type sequences. But just it's easy way to drop in, drop off a file, get out of there and move on.
That's exactly what it's been created for.
Excellent. Today's milestones, today, like I need to go to the dentist, or I've got to pick up the kids.
Once again, you are way off. Today's milestones are any of the 71 milestones that are upcoming and due today. So if you have an appraisal that is due back today, that would be in today's milestones.
Okay.
And then if you scroll down a little bit and you see the upcoming milestones, this tells you the 5 milestones that will be upcoming next, and that could be tomorrow, it could be the day after that. Whatever the next 5 are, they will show up there.
And those aren't loan specific, that's pipeline or entire business.
Correct.
The most crucial
Correct.
ones.
Both of these are pipeline specific, not loan specific. And you can go and obviously click the view all milestones button on either of these sections, and it will take you to show you all the milestones.
I read for each of those loans sitting there.
Correct.
I see. Excellent. And there's other places just like the quick file upload where you can view milestones specific to one loan or so on and so forth. Am I correct in that? We'll show users that later on.
That's correct. We will go into that later on.
All right, and I can see that as we navigate from the dashboard, as we're at the start of this Loanmarq web application, that there's other tabs across the top of the screen, which we'll get into later. Obviously, you can, again, log out, which I still don't get. The log out is hard for me to understand.
Simply a log out.
Yeah, you say that, but it gets, it gets convoluted in my mind.
All of our users will be able to understand that, I'm sure.
I hope so. Anyway, edit my profile, which we'll go into right now because it's so easy, as well as my settings from the dashboard. Show me a little bit about edit my profile.
Correct. You can come into edit my profile and change anything about your profile that you need to, such as your phone number or your fax number, if those change for any reason.
And I can legally change my name here and update Social Security and everybody else.
No, again, you cannot legally change your name. If you would like to, if it's spelled incorrectly or something, you could change the spelling of it here.
Okay.
Again, you can change your password in the upper right-hand corner. You can click on that and quickly change your password. If for some reason you decide that you would like to change it, you felt like it was something that was a little bit too difficult to remember, you can change it to something else.
Very nice, very nice. Last one is the My Settings. Let's talk a little bit about the My Settings tab off the dashboard just to finish up this video.
The My Settings will actually be available to all users, mortgage personnel, and any vendors or loan or borrowers. And what it does is it allows them to tell Loanmarq if they want to receive emails and text message notifications. And they can check the box if they would like to receive those. If they don't, just uncheck it or leave it blank. If you would like to get a text message, you obviously need to put in the text message check, and then you have to put in the phone number where you would like to be text message.
Text messages don't go to my home phone, because,
that's correct.
You know, I gave out my home phone one time, and I was like, dude, just send me a text to my home phone. I never got it.
That's correct.
Why?
It has to go to a cell phone. Those only work going to a cell phone.
Could users incur charges for accepting Loanmarq texts?
They could. It is completely depends on their plan. They would need to check with their cell phone service provider to know if they would be getting charged for that.
Well, very nice, very nice. Well, that concludes, I guess, the dashboard portion of our training here. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can email us at support@loanmarq.com or visit us on the web at www.loanmarq.com/support.